So the most exciting time of the year officially has arrived. We finally got our first clutch of ball pythons. So I'm very excited to show you guys our first clutch of the year. We worked the whole year for this exact moment. We prepared the males and the females for breeding time, and of course then we go through the breeding cycles. So this is what we've been working through the whole year. So let's go check out the female and a clutch of eggs. Our season seems to be a bit later compared to the other South African breeders, so we always get our first clutch compared to the other breeders a lot later. So I'm very jealous of all of the other guys getting eggs before us, but luckily today is the day where the female finally laid a clutch of eggs. So before we take off the female off the clutch of eggs, let's show you guys quickly just a quick example of how we prepare our egg boxes. So here we've got our egg box, and we already have got vermiculite in the box itself, and then of course we've got our incubator water in the beverage bottles. So we just showed you guys our walk-in incubator, and you guys will see we've got these bottles in our incubator. So this water is actually at our incubator's temperature, so at least if we put the eggs in, it's not on a dry on a wet surface, a wet cold surface. So all I'm going to do is I do this by feel now, but normally it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some water to the incubator, to the vermiculite itself. So firstly I'd like to just put a bit of water and then start mixing it up. I might have to add a bit more water. And that's what you want, guys. You see, if I press it, it makes a good clump, but there's no water coming out, and also it's not too dry. So you can add a bit more water if you want to, a little bit, but I feel this is the perfect consistency. As you guys can see, if I squeeze it, no water is coming out, and that's exactly what you want. So now our incubator box is prepared, our incubator is set to the right temperature. Let's go pull that female off the egg. So the female is just finished laying a clutch of eggs. So this is a GHI pied female bred to a desert ghost headful pied. Like I said, our first clutch for the season, so I'm very excited about this clutch. Okay guys, so first of all, taking a first look at the eggs, the clutch looks absolutely perfect. So all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take a couple of pictures for our personal records. Okay, then further than that, let's pull the eggs now from the female. So basically it's very simple. You want to grab the female at the neck parting, and then you want to allocate the tail, and all you do is you just wrap her off. And that's all we're going to do for now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wash the female off, give her new bedding, fresh water, and then try and feed her in the next week. But a perfect first clutch for this GHI pied female, and I'm super excited for the outcome. So guys, a perfect clutch of 6 eggs. So all we're going to do now is we're just going to quickly candle the eggs, make sure that they all are viable, and then we're going to put them straight into the incubator box and then into the incubator. So let me quickly candle the eggs, and then we'll put them in the box and then straight into the incubator. So we just placed the eggs in the egg container. All we're going to do now is we're going to actually seal off the box. So we use this Glad wrap, or I think it's called in other parts of the world, it's called press and seal, but we use Glad wrap, and this is just to keep all of the moisture and all of the temperature quite stable in the box. So all I do is I take a bit of the Glad wrap, I put it over the box. Try and make sure it's well put over, and then all we do is pull off, and that's it. Now after 60 days, baby should hopefully start pupping, and we can hopefully take you guys through the journey of them hatching out, and hopefully we'll have some awesome babies. Guys, such an awesome clutch and an awesome female. This female actually took 4 years to mature, and it shows you guys sometimes you just need to wait a bit longer with the females, especially by pairing them the first time. Hopefully in 60 days we'll show you guys some awesome GHI pied hair desert ghost. If you guys are so excited as I am for this season, make sure to stay tuned throughout the year or throughout the season as we take you guys through on the journey. I think it's going to be an awesome season and I can't wait to show you guys.